Hello, my viewers. Welcome to Ugar Social Academy. Let us move to our second session of the chapter called as Water Resources from the class 10 standard geography topic. In the last session, we have learned about the uses of the irrigations, the different types of irrigation, and even regarding the multi-purpose river valley project. Why do we construct? Where we have said that the multi-purpose river valley project we construct keeping some sort of aim, like to overcome over the floods, to have a electricity, hydroelectric electricity, to stop the soil erosion, to have a domestic purpose for the animals, for the industrial sector, for the agriculture sector, right? For the fisheries. These are all points we have said regarding the why do we, or what's the importance of the river valley projects. In this today's session, let me make you to understand regarding the important river valley projects of India. And all the river valley projects which are being constructed, they are constructed keeping two things in aim. Major two things. Rest all are been with the part of the irrigation, with the part of the river valley project. But two major theme which has been kept in the mind for the before the construction of the different river valley projects, and those two are: one, it is related to irrigation. It is about irrigation. Second, to have go with the production of hydroelectricity. And the third major, if we add one more, and the third major, it's related to the flood. Okay, irrigation major, it's because huge supply of water is needed for the agriculture sector, so the dam will be constructed. Second, with the help of that dam, there is a production of a hydroelectricity. And third, simultaneously with that, stop of the water so that flood should not erode, or the catchment of the area of the flood should not be increased more, which can destroy the life as well as the property. And moreover, again the same thing will be added, like for the purpose of the domestic purpose, for the fishery business, for the industrial sector. Okay, these all things are been also the part of the vision of the river valley projects. Now, with the help of the map and the important river valley projects, let me make you to understand that the different number of important projects which were being constructed in the way in the different corner of India. Okay, so majority of the dams which are being constructed, and then the dams which are being constructed, they are being kept in a mind, right? The dams are being kept in a mind of regarding one first thing: stop of the flood. Stop of the flood. As in the introduction part I said that there are many number of rivers are being there which are very big in the country called as India. Okay, and whenever there will be heavy rainfall will be there, there is a rise of the water level which converts into the flood zone areas. Okay, so to measure to stop the flood and to take the benefit from the river, we had laid down the different river valley projects. So let us go one by one with regarding that. So this is our multi-purpose river valley projects. You can see over the map there are eight multi-purpose river valley project, important multi-purpose river valley project in the dam. The numbers which are marked, which are written with the black, will help you to know regarding the which river valley project it is, on which river it is been. So let us first go with the which one, with the first one called as the multi-purpose river valley project. Okay, now this multi-purpose river valley project is called as a Bhakra Nangal project. It's a Bhakra Nangal project, which is a joint venture of Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. Joint venture of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan. Joint venture, when we say the two or three states together, what they did, they overcome related to the problems which they were been facing. So these three states, Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, all together on the river called as a Satluj river, they construct a dam called as a Bhakra Nangal dam. Okay, Bhakra as well as the Nangal, which provide a irrigation to the which one, 14.6 lakh hectares of area. 1 hectare is equal to 2.47 acre. 2.47. So 14.6 lakh hectares of the area, right, it is been provided with the help of the irrigation by the river called as a Satluj, and the reservoir which we have constructed here, it is been known with the name called as a Govind Sagar. Okay, reservoir is nothing but there is again storage of the water. With the help of that storage of the water, what we will do, we will go with the different works like electricity production, fisheries it may be there, and even the supply of water with the help of the canals. Okay, for that purpose reservoir is constructed. So Bhakra Nangal project on the river called as a Satluj, which is a joint venture of Punjab, Haryana as well as the Rajasthan. If we come towards the downside, second number, it's on the Narmada river, on the Narmada river, which is a joint venture of Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. Gujarat as well as Madhya Pradesh, in between the Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, this dam is being constructed. Okay, this Narmada river is having near about 23 dams, which is quite very helpful in the irrigation purpose. Okay, to stop of the flood also, and to have the production of the hydroelectricity, fishery business. For those all purpose, what is been done, the dam is been constructed on the river called as a Narmada river between the Gujarat and as well as the Madhya Pradesh. If we come to the down towards the upper, third point, it is a Upper Krishna project. It is on the state in called as a Karnataka. Okay, in the northern side of the Karnataka upper part. Now here, due to this Upper Krishna project, the many number of districts like Yadgiri district, Vijaypur district, Bagalkot, Raichur, Kalburgi, these all districts gets a supply of water by the which one, by the Upper Krishna project. And how much of it produced? It's 6.47 lakh hectares of the area is being irrigated only by the project called as a Upper Krishna project. Here the reservoir we have constructed, the reservoir called as a Lal Bahadur Shastri reservoir is there on the Almaty. Okay, at the place called as a Almaty. So here Upper Krishna project in the state called as Karnataka. So there is no joint venture, alone in the Karnataka state this dam is being constructed. Again the purpose is same, to overcome over the flood, to stop the flood, to have the irrigation to the agriculture sector, and towards the fishery business, and towards the hydroelectricity it is been done. If we come to the towards the fourth, now here it's a joint venture of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh on the river called as a Tungabhadra, which irrigates near about 5.5 lakh hectares of the area is been irrigated by the project called as a Tungabhadra River Valley project. And the reservoir which we have constructed here on the Tungabhadra river, it is called as a Pampasagar. What it is known as a Pampasagar. Okay, on the river called as a Tungabhadra. And we go little bit upside, again on the Krishna river. One more river valley project called as a Nagarjuna Sagar River Valley project, which is constructed in the state called as a Telangana. Telangana, it is been constructed, Nagarjuna Sagar, with the how many 8.30 lakh hectares of the area. With the help of Nagarjuna Sagar, we can irrigate near about 8.30 lakh hectares of the area. If we come to the Mahanadi, which is called as a sorrow of Odisha, heavy rainfall whenever it occurs, there is a flow of the excess flow of the water which converts into the flood zone area. Keeping that in mind, what it has been done, the river valley project is been constructed. Okay, Mahanadi river valley project, which irrigates near about 2.54 lakh hectares of the area has been irrigated. Due to this project, Mahanadi river valley project, not only Odisha get the benefit of it, but even with the Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh also get the benefit of. So by just one dam, 4 states are been getting benefit by the Mahanadi river. Next one, when we come to the way to the little bit up towards the Damodar river valley project, it is now river name is called what? It's a Damodar. It's a joint venture of West Bengal as well as the Bihar. So when again the same problem, what it is at too much of heavy rainfall, Damodar river converts into the flood zone area. Keeping that in, this is the reason it is even referred as a sorrow of which one? Sorrow of the Bengal, which irrigates near about 4.5 lakh hectares of the area. By this we get the benefit by the Damodar. The last one is what? It's a Kosi river valley project it is. Now this is the joint venture of two countries, not of the states now. Okay, Damodar, Mahanadi, Krishna, Tungabhadra, Upper Krishna, Narmada, and Bhakra Nangal. These all projects are the state projects are being there. But here we see it's a project of the two countries. It is there on the river called as a Kosi River at the border area of the Nepal as well as the India, which is even this river called as a Kosi, even called it as a sorrow of Bihar. It is due to the construction of the Kosi Dam, okay, or the Kosi River Valley project. It is been seen that the purpose is what, to stop the flood, and second, the hydroelectricity which is been produced here, the hydroelectricity which is been produced here, 50% of the electricity is been supplied to the Nepal and 50% is supplied to the India. So it's a 50-50 it is been there, okay, between the India and between the Nepal. Okay, Kosi River, which is also called as a Sorrow of Bihar, and with the help of Kosi, how much, 8.75 lakh hectares of the area is been what, it is been irrigated. How much? 8.75 lakh hectares of the area it is been what, it is been irrigated. Keeping these in the mind, these all number of river valley projects are been what, constructed on the different river. Here on the Satluj River, here on Narmada River, here on the Krishna, Upper Krishna, which has been said, here again on the Krishna River, here on the Tungabhadra River, Mahanadi River, Damodar River, Kosi River, as well as the, right, where we see that Tehri Dam which has been there, which is the highest dam, and the second highest is what, a dam called as a Bhakra Dam. Bhakra as well as Nangal. At the Bhakra also dam is being constructed, at the Nangal also the dam is being constructed. Okay, now these are nothing but these are the river valley project. Here in this map itself we learned two things, one regarding the river valley project and another regarding the rivers also. Now because in the map, if if it has been asked to you regarding the marking of the rivers, even these all rivers which we have here written as a form of river valley project, these also points work in the form of what, in the form of the rivers. So river plus projects both together will help in the way, one in the marking the river valley project and one for the marking of the number of rivers. Okay, so in this form what it is, number of river valley projects are been constructed. Moreover, we are having national power grid also. We are having what, national power grid. The purpose of national power grid, it is that if any of the state, if any of the state is facing a shortage of supply of what, supply of electricity, if any of the state is facing a shortage of supply of electricity at the time, those states which are able to produce excess amount of electricity, okay, excess amount of electricity, national power grid helps in what, that excess electricity which is being produced can be supplied to the way to those states or to those areas where there is a shortage of the production of electricity or there is a shortage of electricity. Keeping this in the mind, what it has been done, national power grid has been made to fulfill the need of the state which is lack in what, lack in the production of the electricity, as it could not able to fulfill that much of electricity which is in a need of it. So to overcome over this, what it has been done, national power grid has been what, it has been established overall. So like for example, here if we take example of national power grid, if we take example, now as Nepal and India, okay, now say 50-50 percentage it has been there. So if now here Damodar is there, here Mahanadi is been there. Now if you take an example of Mahanadi, now see here Bihar, what is, we have used the state Bihar, and Kosi also Bihar. So here if in this 50%, if Kosi, if this in this Kosi river valley present, the 50% electricity if it is which has been produced, if that fulfill the stomach of the Bihar, then with the help of this Mahanadi river valley project we can supply to the which one, to the here to the Telangana or to the Karnataka or to the Andhra Pradesh or to the Gujarat as well as the Madhya Pradesh. In this way, what it has been done, it can be done, right? So this is what national power grid it has been there. You can take a pic of it which can help you later to even to frame the what frame your notes also. So these marking of the with the point with the black, which refers related to the what particular area it is, states which are those, and more very important points are been I have mentioned here, which can help you in the way in your study part. And very important segment comes related to the rain harvesting, which is nowadays has become one of the important factor. Now it's because rainfall sometimes heavy, sometimes less, and you have learned that India, if we talk agriculture part, if it is been talked, it is referred as a gamble with the monsoon, where water plays a very important role. It is need for the human being surviveness also, for the animals, and even for the major part called as the agriculture sector. In such a time there is a great need of it, of the storage of the water. So by the rain harvesting, what we can do, that we can store the water. Now we can go with the example of making of tanks. Okay, large area can be converted into the tank area, or by constructing the bunds also we can do it. Moreover, we can use the roof of our houses, from where we can, as whenever there fall heavy rainfall, we let out the water to flow. So instead of flowing that water waste, we can connect a pipe, and we can connect that pipe directly up to the way to our tanks. Again, there is a storage of the water. Different methods can be used for the storage of water. More number of storage of water will help in the way in the to decrease or to make ourselves for the stand for the future purpose for the save of the water. So different methods, if we use it, definitely what we can do, we can store the water. So rain harvesting is one of the important concept. It is everyone must and should go with the rain water harvesting, as the day by day the cities which are been developing, or the industries which are been developing, the agriculture sector which are been increasing, in every corner there is a need of which one need of the water. So more number of water if it is been stored, the ground level of the water also will increase. More number of dams, proper usage of the canals, proper usage of the wells, proper usage of the tube wells, or we call it a bore wells, these all will help in the way in the saving of the water. Otherwise it's very tough for the upcoming generation. So this is all regarding the chapter called as a water resource. Hope you have understood about this chapter. Make your friends to know or to get the information of the chapter called as a water resources. And as I always say in the end of my topic, don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe. For further more number of videos, I will come with a more number of chapters for you. Thank you.